That drive was brutal for whatever reason.
It was so painful.
I think we made a lot of stops.
It was
our GPS, all of our like phones were acting weird.
Yeah. That was supposed to be the shortest drive, like up until that point, because it was like 14 the first day.
Oh yeah. And it was gonna be like 6.
8, and it was supposed to be like, yeah, like 5 or 6, but it ate up literally the entire day.
Dagger does down.
When we finally got into town, we didn't really get to stop anywhere. We just pretty much like pulled into the show, got a hold of Ramon, who, you know, got a hold of people who lived in the house that let us in. We started loading out gear, and then like grabbed beer, and then like ran to Jack in the Box for food before we played.
I made such a bad. I've been making so many bad like food choices. Like that. Well, I saw.
That's why I like that restaurant today. Like the food wasn't great, but it like felt good after eating it.
I was satisfied with that Jack in the Box. That hit the spot.
It was good. I learned a very good lesson from Mikey, which is if you're ever going to a restaurant for the first time and you don't know what to get, always get the number 1 because it's the number 1 for a good reason. Right?
Yeah. It's true.
So we got back to the show, unloaded. We played with Estado Fascista and Nihilistic Fit. There's gonna be footage, I'm sure, probably in here.
Here's Nihilistic Fit.
Here is Estado Fascista.
Here's Dagger.
All right, everybody. We're Dagger. We're from Indiana. Thank you for having us in. We really hope we don't disappoint you for putting on this whole thing for little old us. But we promise that we will.
Wait. Here's Home Alone. Yeah. They all had amazing sets, but honestly, Nihilistic Fits was like short of being spiritual. That was just nuts.
I think it was spiritual.
It was very good.
Yeah. So that's painting Dallas with a broad brush.
Got to hang out with really cool people at the end of the show.
We got to watch Clockwork Orange on 6 TVs at once.
That wasn't cool.
And it is somehow even worse than
That movie was garbage
the
when
worst
I was
fucking
15,
film.
and it's garbage now.
Yep. Fuck you, Stanley.
Kubrick.
Yep. Somebody I met at the show. So hung out with some cool people, talked the whole night.
Is it Stanley Kubrick?
Kubrick?
What's his name?
Kubrick?
What's his
Kubrick.
first name?
Kubrick.
Okay, I thought you meant like
Kubrick.
fuck you Stan Lee, like Spider-Man, Marvel Comics. Fuck you Stan.
That's his, right, Stan Lee Kubrick.
Oh,
He made
okay.
a Clockwork Orange and also Spider-Man.
The one's like cheap, or like moderate.
Yeah,
was
it
it?
was like named one of the
Oh,
best
really
places
good.
in Dallas.
That was the best vegan
Supposedly
food in the
cheap,
country.
So.
It's
I went to a place in
but
Chicago
it's like
that was I ended up paying $13.
Okay, so I will say what was very disappointing about Dallas was like in talking with people realizing like how close gentrification had like moved into that neighborhood. Like we hadn't realized it the way that we had pulled in. It just looked like a regular residential neighborhood, and they had talked about how, you know, it used to be kind of an area that like was rough to grow up in, and then all the families that lived there worked really hard to stabilize the community, and then a developer bought up all the blocks. So supposedly the house we played at might not even be there by the time we get to go back through, just because they don't know if it's going to be wrecked or bought out or whatever. But when we got up in the morning, we went 200 feet down the road, and it was like all developments and like white people in cyclist gear, you know, traveling in packs, and like fresh eateries and I don't know. As much as that stuff is good, it was very clear that those people were methodically being moved out of that neighborhood, and that was a bummer. And then following that, and obviously on like a different tier, we went to the state fairgrounds to see Big Tex.
Anybody see old Tex anywhere? Morning. We're trying to find Big Tex. Damn. Okay. Thanks. Can we turn around in here? All right. Thanks.
Everybody, tour's canceled.
Big Tex is taken down. It's only out during the state fair. It is a giant, creepy looking cowboy.
Why would they ever take that down?
I don't know. Missing a real opportunity of tourism.
I missed out.
We all missed out.
Yeah. That one was rough. That one, it took a lot to like get everyone back together.
We bounced right back though, because we went to Whataburger.
Yes, that was kind of like another like centering moment. I think it was everybody's first Whataburger.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whataburger.
Start our own chain called It's a Burger.
It's a burger.
What can I say? It's a burger. It's that good.
It'll be like the crappier version of Whataburger.